as though that is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed, it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted, and it was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. The original interface, a million years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with a million others to sculpt a true world in a fold of the something, and created a blank for blank in the blank. Cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. It must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love it? That the universe is kind? Sometimes through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe. Yes, but there are times it is sad in the long dream. It creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are in deep dreams, I want to tell them that they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them, this world you take for truth is merely blank and blank. I wish to tell them that they are blank in the blank. They see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them, too strong for this dream, and tell them how to live is to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Get it a body again. Yes, player. Use its name. Havasia. Player of games. Good. Take a breath. Now take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again, under gravity and air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are, your body touching the universe again, at every point, as though you were separate things, as though we are separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain, Father Sun, Mother Moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, aliens, externals, leptons, quarks. The words change. We do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now, through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player, to know you, and to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. The player was you, Havasia. Sometimes it thought itself human. On the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock, the bowl of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas. That was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap, and blah, 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 yada yada. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner, and yada 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 yada. I'm not reading all that. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing. Sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on a screen. Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass, and yada yada yada. And the player awoke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body into the long dream. It's about people giving birth for some odd reason. Yada yada. Made from nothing but milk and love. You are a player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's bodies were created long before this game in the heart of the star. And yada yada. I'm not reading all that. Shush, sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple. Sometimes hard and cold and yada yada. Electrons and protons. Sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was the universe. It was a universe that was made of energy that was made off of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of codes, and yada yada. You are a player reading words. Shush, sometimes the player read lines and of codes on a screen. Decode them into words. Decoded words into meaning. Decoded meaning into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper and realized it was alive. It was alive. Those thousands deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You are alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through shuffling leaves on the summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of winter, where a fleck of light in the corner of the player's eye might be a star 1,000,000 times as massive as the sun, boiling its planets to plasma in order to be visible for a moment to the players walking home to the far side of the universe, smelling food, almost familiar odor, and all that. And sometimes and the universe said, I love you, and the universe said, you have played the game well, and the universe said, everything you need is within you, and the universe said, you are stronger than you know, and the universe said, you are the daylight, the universe said, you are the night, the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you, the darkness said, the universe said, the light you seek is within you. The universe said you are not alone. The universe said you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over and the player woke up from the dream. And the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again, dreamed better. And the player was the universe. And the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. Yeah, I love reading it, but I want to know what the decoded part, like what I have to decode and stuff. Yeah, basically. That or have to like level up. Minecraft. Aw. But I don't wanna. Cause I mean, I'm over at the village, so. But I don't wanna be over there. I wanna be anywhere. I wanna be other places. I might make my own Minecraft world so then I can do like everything like this. Cause I mean, I want to do a video of like to the point where Ender Dragon's really low and weak, so I could do like a video if I haven't already. I hope this worked.